Hello, FASTSIGNS family. Hard to believe, but we are 21 weeks into the pandemic. Some people I know are doing well. I'm thinking more people are doing less well, and still millions are without jobs. Unemployment rate today, 11.1% in the United States. Lots of people having a hard time. Many small businesses have closed, and others are still struggling. I was watching a video last night on how to make employees feel happy and energized. And it really came down to encouragement and thinking as a manager about encouragement being almost part of the, if you will, compensation package you think of in your mind for your team. Well, that led me to thinking about just encouragement and kindness and compassion, not just to our team because it works with our team, but also thinking about that to everybody, to making a difference in the world, particularly 21 weeks into a pandemic. Lots of people are stressed out. Lots of people are having a hard time. So when I think about employees, it's about finding them doing things right and praising them and thanking them for their contributions. But when I think about the greater good, the bigger group of people out there, that this kindness, this compassion, and this encouragement can make a difference in people's lives. And I'll tell you an example that I just found out about. Blair, who's on the other side of the camera, talked about a stranger complimented her today on something that she did and the way that made her feel and started her day really well. So the reality is each and every one of us can have a positive impact on the world around us. We may not be able to touch everybody in the world, but what if we could make a difference, positive difference in 5 people's lives every single day? Thinking about our friends, our family, our neighbors, and even people we don't know. Because every time we reach out and touch a heart or change a life, the world changes for the better. And the reality is each and every one of us can make a positive difference in the lives of others. Just thinking about the people that have made a positive difference in our lives and that kind of pay it forward and making a difference. The reality is we rise by lifting others up. We raise our feelings and we have joy and happiness and blessings when we provide joy and happiness and blessings to others. We should each and every one of us act as if what we do makes a difference, because the reality is it does make a difference, and work to aim every day to make a positive difference in somebody's life. Yogi Berra said little things make a big difference, and that is very true. Whether we call it paying it forward, whether we call it making a positive difference, each of us can make this world a better place to be. It was Gandhi who said, "You must be the change you want to see in the world." And Mother Teresa said, "If you cannot feed 100 people, feed just one." So what are some of the things you can do? What are some of the things that could bring joy to other people's lives? It could be when you're paying for food or at Starbucks, picking up the tab for the person behind you in the drive-thru. What a wonderful blessing. Picking up the tab for somebody you see at a restaurant, giving to a food pantry, donating unwanted things. Lots of us have been spending time cleaning out our homes. Don't throw them away. Donate them, give them to someone because someone will get value. Mowing your neighbor's lawn, giving generous tips. I don't know, holding a fundraiser, calling people you know and telling them you love them, taking dinner or having food delivered to people who are ill, sending notes of encouragement, sending texts of encouragement. I don't know what it is. Figure out how you can be a blessing and a positive force in the world around you. Because here's the deal. Anyone who thinks they're too small to make a difference has never tried to fall asleep with a mosquito in the room, because you can't sleep with that little ee, and that's just a teeny tiny mosquito. John F. Kennedy said, "One person can make a difference and everybody should try." We can either choose to be affected by the world or affect the world, and that's what we ought to do. Choose to affect the world. Lily Tomlin said, "I always wondered why somebody didn't do something about that. And then I realized I was that somebody." We can make a difference and do something about that. Never worry about the numbers. Help one person at a time and start with the person nearest to you. So love and kindness are never wasted. They always make a difference. They bless the one that receives the blessing, but they also bless us. So there can be this selfish payoff in the end about how our spirits are lifted when we make a difference in other people's lives. And there's no greater joy than making a positive difference in somebody's life. Nelson Mandela said, "We can change the world and make it a better place. It is in our hands to make a difference." The way you treat people who have no impact on you, whether it's the housekeeper at the hotel or the doorman, whatever it is, really says a lot about you and the condition of your heart. And I'm going to tell you that a few weeks ago, I was on a date and the gentleman treated the server rudely. And that just offended me to such a degree that was the killer. I was never going to see him again. Why would you treat a server rudely? It makes no sense, because there's no greater weapon than kindness, right? What we've done for ourselves alone dies with us, but what we do for others and the world remains and makes each of us immortal. Each of us can be the change that we want to see in the world. I'm encouraging you to do that. I think the FASTSIGNS family can make a difference. Let's get it done. Thank you.